Hey Alex, how's it going? This is Doc E from Massive Flying Billboards. In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 things that you can do yourself to implement and bring more customers to your business using the internet. I'm also going to be putting you up against 2 of your competitors in the local area, and I'm going to be explaining to you what content is, the importance of content. I'm going to explain to you what citations is, the importance of that, and the necessity of backlinks. So these 3 things, the first thing I want to focus on is content. So content is basically anything that you see on your front page, as far as text, images, what these images may be saved as, any videos, what those videos may be saved as. And we see that you guys, you have definitely a beautiful site. I won't change anything about it, but I'm going to go ahead and show you and give you some examples of what you should be doing. So Google wants to see about 1,500 words of content on your front page. You see here you guys have 175 words. So what you want to go ahead and do is that you want to go ahead and put that amount of content on your front page. And the significance of this is because it's your opportunity to give a description about your business, about what is it that you do and where is that you do it. So this information here, if you had this on your front page, this may be useful for you. I'm not sure, but even when we come here to click it, this is a dead link, so you want to go ahead and fix that. Sometimes people's pages get hacked, but this is something that you've done, then you might want to fix it because it's not really relevant to your website. It's not gonna. So it's nice, but you want to have relevant content on your website. So to continue on with content, this is basically the opportunity to give a description of your business. Google wants to see about 1,500 words of content on your front page. As I mentioned, it can be anything as far as what these images are saved as, right? And I'm going to give you an example of keywords. So this is the importance of the necessity of actually having this content to implement keywords. So an example of a keyword was if we used to type in painters in Newark, New Jersey. Now this is a buyer intent keyword, right? Because it's service specific, right? Painters. Someone is looking for painters, and they're also looking in Newark, New Jersey. So this is service specific. So wouldn't you want to be found for something like this when someone searches that in the Google query, right? So what happens is you'll see that there's a few sections here. Actually, you guys are in this map pack, which is very good, and this also wills traffic. So you guys have a bunch of reviews. So I imagine that you guys are getting some traffic from this, which is very good. But we're going to get into this section. I'm going to go ahead and show you what you need to do to optimize that as well. But obviously, being in these first sections, this section here on Google is going to wield a lot of traffic. So as you can see, when we put in this keyword, painters in Newark, New Jersey, this is one company that pops up, and there's another company down here called Jordan Paintings that popped up. So we're going to pull these guys up. These are one of your competitors that we're going to be ranking you against, and I'm going to be showing you what they're doing and how they're doing and how they're getting this traffic. So as I mentioned, Google wants to see about 1,500 words of content on your front page. As you see, these guys have 622 words. These guys are not, they don't have a lot of words. What you want to go ahead and do is going to be easy to go ahead and beat them out. As I mentioned, 1,500 words. And actually, you want to be over that threshold to at least 2,000 words and to be considered an authority. So that's very important to be implementing these keywords. So this is a software I use called Ahrefs, and what this software allows me to do is see the complete backend of a company's website. So I'm going to let my page reload here because I'm afraid that it may cut off on us while I'm presenting this to you. So actually, put this out like this. Actually, it may make me sign in again. So real quickly, this is the complete backend of you guys' website. As you can see that you guys are not ranking for any organic keywords, or you guys are not receiving any traffic through this website. So my page is now loading. I'm just going to go ahead and sign back in. Alright, so there we go. This is what's happening here, right? Like I said, this is software I like to use. You see you guys are again found for these keywords, such as this one, right? And like I said, these are one of your competitors, and these are one of your competitors who are also on the first page of Google. We're not going to focus on these guys. You can see that I didn't pull these guys up because they only have 327 words. They're not doing it all. We wouldn't even focus on them. But we're going to pull up the back end of their page. So as you can see that these guys are using 384 keywords. They're getting 94 searches a month to their website exclusively. So they're being found by these keywords. So how we're able to go ahead and do this, we're able to see that these guys are being found for Newark Painter. This gets 250 searches a month, right? And they're in the 10th position for this. They're on the first page of Google, as you've seen. They're at the bottom, but we didn't type in this keyword. We typed in actually painters in Newark. As you can see, they're in the 4th position for that, where we found them. So these are different search terms: Newark Painter, Painter Newark, New Jersey, painters in Newark, New Jersey, painters Newark, New Jersey, right? Painting companies, New Jersey, right? And I'm focused on painting because I see that you guys' primary business that you're advertising for is painting. So as you can see, this gets 250 searches per month alone. 80 searches per month alone, 40 searches per month alone, 40 searches per month alone. So what you want to do is that you want to be using these keywords within that content that I explained to you that you need to have in order to get found by these. So like I said, this is the back end of these guys' website, and we see what they're doing. And then just quickly, I'm going to show you also what these guys are doing. Sorry, I got off to a little bad start this morning. This stuff is usually loaded up for me already. So, however, I'm just going to present to you another example of these guys who are also one of your competitors. As you can see, painting contract in Newark, New Jersey, Jordan Painting. Let's go to see what you guys have here on your title tag, right? This is the title tag. You need to have that information. You understand? That's how you're going to get found. So, you see they get 187 searches per month exclusively to their business, 187 calls exclusively to them, and then we're able to go in here and see what other keywords that they're ranking for, and then you can see they find we can narrow this down real quick actually, so it make it easier for us. I'm going to put in Newark, just Newark, right? And you see they being found for 29 keywords, and these are all different search terms within Newark. Kitchen cabinets, Newark, New Jersey, which means they're painting kitchen cabinets and something similar to that, cabinets in Newark, New Jersey. So these are some search terms that you want to get found for. So to move on, we're going to talk about citations. And citations is responsible for this section. As you see, we put in this key term, one of the many that we just seen, and that this section pops up. So obviously, being in this section as well is going to bring you some traffic. What you want to do, you want to go ahead and be first. You see that these guys are running ads. You don't have to worry about them, but as long as you're first, you're going to start to beat them out. You guys have a ton of reviews, which is awesome. You want to also maximize this description. This usually consists of 700 characters. Also, you want to be putting photos, more photos actually. You can see how many photos you guys have, right? But wow, you have many photos, so you're off to a very great start, man. I'm telling you, very good. So what you want to do with this is that you want to save these photos as also key terms that you guys are trying to be found for. The reason why these guys may be above you is because they may have some photos, but they have more reviews. That's not hard to go out and get. But I guarantee you, once you maximize this description and literally maximize it with all the services that you do, the places that you're willing to, not just Montclair. You see, this says Montclair. If you go here, these guys may say Essex County and nearby areas. So you want to change all that, and there's many aspects to that as well. So that's an example of citations. The way I go get citations is a software called whitespark.ca, and similar to what we're doing here in this software I love to use called Ahrefs, we're putting you up against your competitors and we're seeing what they're getting, what they're not getting. So just a quick recap before we move on to our last final topic, backlinks. We spoke about content and keywords. You gotta have the content to be considered authority. It's very important for you. And the reason why you want to save these images is that because when this image fails to load, it's going to be saved as a keyword such as the one we seen, painted in Newark, New Jersey, and Google knows what to rank your site for. That is a trick to the trade. So lastly, let's talk about backlinks. Backlinks is very important. We come to your site. Backlinks are basically other websites that's pointing back to your site, or other referring domains, rather, here, as you see here, referring domains that's pointing back to your site that's giving it these backlinks, that's passing it power. We see that you guys don't have any backlinks. So real quickly, for time's sake, we're going to show you that these guys have 48 referring domains. We don't really focus on this number. We focus on this number, and because it's about the amount of power. These are the amount of pages. Backlinks means pages that's pointed to the website. So once the website can pass you 50 pages, but if them pages are spammy, they're not going to pass you any power. It's going to be easy to come in and beat these guys out. Guarantee you just want to go ahead and get that power, and you'll start getting found for some of them keywords that I showed you guys that you want to be ranking for. Way I go about getting these backlinks is a software called Majestic, and it's similar to what we're doing here. You go see what you guys competitors have. Also with this software, real quickly, that we're able to come in here and see what backlinks that these guys are being ranked with, that they was ranking their website, and we're able to use them for your website. Because the good thing about that is that if these backlinks are able to rank theirs and they're good enough to rank theirs, it's good enough to rank yours. I hope I didn't take too much of your time. This usually it's a little shorter than this, but I hope you guys can benefit from this. It's totally doable. If you have any information, any questions, you need any information on this information I provided for you today, please contact me. Take care. Thank you.